What's going on YouTube? Florida Man Knives here with the Squiddies from Squid Industries. Just unboxed the Squiddy-U and wanted to do a quick comparison of all the rest of the Squiddy models. So getting into it, you're going to start off with the traditional Squiddy with the CPVC construction. You're going to notice this one does not have the nose pin right there. So it is going to be 2.5 ounces, just a little bit more lightweight than the Squiddy B and Squiddy-U. Again, CPVC construction. The C is actually going to stand for chlorine, as this one is going to be a little bit more durable and resistant to heat than traditional PVC. This does have phosphorus bronze washers and hidden end pins, as do the rest of the Squiddies. And you can see these end pins right there. Fantastic little trainer here. Super durable. Just really excited to flip this thing around and see how it holds up over time. Moving on, you've got the Squiddy B, which was the next one released. On this one, they did switch to a black acetal material here in both the handles and the blade. It is going to be a little bit different feeling, a little bit more smooth, and it is going to be 2.57 ounces by my scale due to the nose pin that they did add in this model. Now, one thing that is really neat with this is they did add also the silicone O-rings right here, or the silencer O-rings as they call them, which is going to basically make this thing virtually silent when you are flipping it around. Hands down the most quiet ballast sawing trainer you can purchase, as well as the other two models if you do want to get the O-rings separately. This one is of course going to have phosphorus bronze washers and the hidden end pin construction, identical to the Squiddy and the other Squiddy models right here that I'll get to. This one is really special to me because I also got this one engraved from Squid Industries for Florida Man Knives, the channel. And yeah, just really fantastic. A little bit heavier, as I said, than the traditional Squiddy, but it is going to be a little bit more durable, and it comes in the all black, which is really cool. The O-rings you can get separately, which I did purchase separately for my Squiddy-C. So this one is going to be a little bit different than the other models, as it's going to be made of this clear polycarbonate material. It is going to be a little bit more lightweight than the others as well, coming in at 2.26 ounces by my scale. This one does still have the nose pin right here for that added weight in the blade and added balance overall when flipping. But again, these clear polycarbonate handle scales, there we go, as well as blade, are just really cool because you can see the phosphorus bronze construction and hidden end pins that are of course on all of the other models. Really like this one though. This one for me is just, in my opinion, the best looking of the bunch. Definitely really fun to flip outside as well. I don't know, you can see through it, so it's just, I don't know, super cool. I love throwing it over top of the other knives that I have just for pictures and whatnot, because you can see it's clear. I don't know, it makes me laugh, it makes me smile. I think it's amazing. And then the newly released Squiddy-U from Squid Industries is going to be identical to the Squiddy B. It's going to have an acetal material, but this one is going to be, of course, in these blue handles, the same black acetal blade. And then they did switch it to these blue silicone O-rings right here to, again, silence it when you are flipping it. Significantly more quiet than the traditional Squiddy, and the Squiddy-C is, in my opinion, the loudest of the bunch until I put these O-rings on here. So fantastic trainers right here. They're going to range from anywhere from $45 to about $55 in the Squiddy-U, $45 in the traditional Squiddy. And then you can get these, of course, off squidindustries.com. They are available on other distributors as well. I know that Blade HQ sells them too. I did get all of them actually from Squid Industries myself, except for the Squiddy-C. That one I did get from Blade HQ. I know that there's a couple of online distributors besides Blade HQ that do sell these as well. So really encourage you guys to pick these things up if you're really curious. They're just so much fun. You can throw them around, drop them anywhere, and take them anywhere. They also are supposedly TSA approved. Again, no live blade here. They're not stainless steel or anything. So again, you can take them anywhere, flip them anywhere, and they're just a whole lot of fun. They make me really happy, and I definitely highly recommend you pick up any of the models that you find interesting to yourself. Again, the Squiddy-C is going to be my personal favorite of the bunch just because it is so unique with this fully clear blade right here. And then the partially clear handles, you can see they did frost part of them to make them kind of translucent there, which I actually really like the way that looks when you do fold the blade in. But man, that's just, overall, they all flip really well. I do want to note, because they are so lightweight, they're going to be significantly different in the overall feel compared to a traditional balisong trainer. You know, something like the BB Barfly Pro V3 that I have is going to come in right at around 5 ounces. Of course, you know, full stainless steel blade right here. This one has aluminum handles, which is pretty typical of balisong trainers. You know, again, significantly different right here. The only other thing that's really out there that I think is pretty comparable is going to be the glow mod from balisong flipping. Just absolutely love this thing. If you're not familiar, go check out my videos on it, and go check out balisong flipping, the channel. I love Brandon's videos as well. But, you know, back to the Squiddies, just fantastic models. They're just all so amazing. And as soon as I got the Squiddy-C, I knew I wanted to try out the others. And then as soon as they released the Squiddy-U, I just knew I had to get it because of the color. So they definitely got me with all of these models, as you can see, and I do plan on keeping all of them. So definitely not a necessity, but again, they make me happy, and that's what's important. And this one, again, is more special to me with this Florida Man Knives engraving. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Which one's your favorite, and if you are able to own any of these yourselves. If so, let me know what your opinions are on them. I definitely am curious, and always love to hear what other people have to say. The one last thing I did want to note that is a little bit different is going to be the overall blade shape too. Just the last difference here, you can see this one is going to be fully rounded out up here at the tip, as opposed to these two, and then the corners on these are going to be a little bit more sharp on the Squiddy-C and Squiddy B and U, as opposed to the white Squiddy here. Don't know if that's supposed to be the case or not, but it's just something that I did notice. You can see they did chamfer off the corners on the Squiddy-C pretty well as well, but not quite as good as the original OG white Squiddy. So again, just the last thing I wanted to point out, but I really appreciate everyone watching, and I hope you have a great day.